Hello, this is Claude White, and this is a very special Claude Sports Corner. And this time I will be talking about a sport which I rarely talk about because, let's face it, it is a marathon rather than a sprint. And I will be talking Major League Baseball. In fact, better still, New York Yankee baseball. Yes, I am a huge Yankee fan and have been for several years. I go back to, the 1977 World Series where a man by the name of Reginald Martinez Jackson, well, let's face it, Reggie Jackson, 3 home runs on 3 swings of the bat. I've been a Yankee fan since. I've had my ups and downs with that team, but as you know, they are the greatest team in professional sports history. And they will be going for yet another championship, their first in 10 years. Remember, the last time they won the World Series was 2009, and they had the $1 billion infield. And remember, that $1 billion infield, featured the likes of Robinson Cano, Mark Teixeira, and 2 future Hall of Famers. Well, one surefire Hall of Famer, I guess. I don't know if Alex Rodriguez will be a future Hall of Famer because of the PED use. But we do know that the shortstop of that Yankee team, of course, one Derek Jeter, will be. But this year's Yankees will hope to duplicate what that 2009 team did when they take on the Oakland A's during the wild card round, which is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Luis Severino, the Yankee ace, will take the mound, and the Oakland A's will be going an unconventional route by starting Liam Hendricks, a reliever, which means he'll pitch only 1 inning, and they'll just be doing the bullpen by committee deal from there. Now, I don't blame Aaron Boone for starting Severino. A lot of people think that he should have started Jay Happ, or, in my opinion, if you were not going to start Severino, you should start Matsuhiro Tanaka, who has been outstanding. At least he was last year in the playoffs. In fact, to me, Tanaka saved his best for last season in the playoff round. Now, to me, it makes perfect sense to start Severino because he has the best stuff. And if Severino is on, he is unhittable almost, because he's going to hit the gas pedal at least 95 miles an hour. I mean, his speed is about 96.7 miles an hour on average with his fastball. And he has very good slider. And he is a wonderful pitcher. Now, he struggled last year to get out of even the first inning. In fact, he did not get out of the first inning against the Minnesota Twins last season. Now, this Oakland team is dangerous. And as good as the Yankees were this season, they did win 100 games. Remember, Oakland won 97. They were an outstanding team. This is not the Minnesota Twins, which won only 85 games last year. And let's face it, that Twin team has always been scared of Yankee Stadium. This Oakland team has a legitimate shot at beating the Yankees. Now, I'm not saying they will beat them, but they have a legitimate shot. I mean, the Yankees, even though they set the record for most home runs during a season, Oakland was not that far behind. And they also have the league's home run king in Chris Davis. He hit 48 round trippers, as to the Yankees' leading home run hitter, who is Giancarlo Stanton, with 38 home runs. And he struggled during the last month of the season. Now, that isn't part of, he carried that team for about 2 months, and he was due to come crashing down to earth. Now, the 3 keys to the Yankees' success: number 1, it all starts with Severino. If Severino is lights out, I feel the Yankees will win this going away. If Severino struggles, the Yankees, could they still win the game with their bullpen? Absolutely. Would it be very tough for them to do so? Absolutely. This Oakland team is a top-notch team, and they are built to play these type of games. If you haven't seen Oakland, I tell you, Chris Davis could wreck the game if they have to pitch to him in big spots. Now, he's not a great hitter. I mean, he hit 247 for God's sakes, but he can hit the ball a mile. And he's a very clutch player. He's a very weird player, but man, he can hit the ball a country mile. That being said, this is why you got Giancarlo Stanton, but even bigger than that, Aaron Judge. Remember all the struggles he had last year in big spots? Aaron Judge, I feel, even though he has not played all that great, I have a weird feeling that he's going to have a big game tomorrow. But the guy who I'm looking for to have a huge game isn't Stanton or Judge. He struggled all season. He has hit below the Mendoza line. But Gary Sanchez is a difference maker when he is right. If he's due, if Gary Sanchez goes on a big streak, Yankees will go all the way to the World Series and hoist up another championship. Now, my prediction for this game, the Oakland A's are playing with house money. Now, this is the first time the Yankees have met the Oakland A's in the playoffs since 2001. And if you remember, that was the Derek Jeter flip game, where he flipped the ball to the catcher, who in that case was Jorge Posada, throwing out, I believe, Jason Giambi's brother. I cannot think of his name at this present time. Now, I'm going to choose the Yankees, and I think the Yankees are going to win this game. I'm going to say 6-2. I feel it's going to be, the first two innings are going to tell it. I think it's going to be very tense, but I just have a feeling that the Yankees are going to go on a roll and then onwards to the ALDS. Please like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very special episode of Claude Sports Corner, Major League New York Yankees edition. Please take care and God bless.